Okay, you're on.
Hello, today is September 25th, 2019. We are videotaping a 5G cell tower which has been placed on top of Smoker's Choice. Smoker's Choice is located on Ulster Ave in Kingston, New York, next to Mother Earth. Apparently there are two 5G cells, mini cells they call them. One is here on Smoker's Choice, the other one is further up on Albany Ave on a restaurant. Can't recall the name right now, but we're just videotaping this one to show you it does exist. We verified it with the employees who work here. It's a 5G mini cell placed on top of Smoker's Choice. Feel bad for the people who are working inside of these buildings. It's not okay, and hopefully we'll be able to stop it with all of our efforts and activism, not only in our area, but throughout the entire USA and all over the world. Thank you so much. It's September 25th, 2019. We're standing right next to a restaurant called Bowery Dugout. It's on Albany Ave in Kingston, New York, next to Subway, the sandwich place, and
Where's Subway?
right behind us.
Oh, okay.
And then also this is a place where people obviously go and eat. Just wanted to let people know that there is a 5G mini cell on top of this restaurant. Imagine that. They put it on top of a restaurant. I went in and confirmed that with the employees who work here, that it is indeed a 5G mini cell, and that Verizon installed it about a year ago. It's on top of the building, so everyone in the building obviously is going to be affected, and people who eat here as well. So this is the second 5G mini cell we found in Kingston, New York, and we were alerted to these facts by a person that works for the industry. So we went to check him out and to see if he was accurate, and sure enough, there are two 5G mini cells in Kingston, New York. And one installed at the Bowery Dugout on Albany Ave, and the other one installed at Smoker's Choice on Ulster Ave next to Mother Earth.
Now,
okay.
Does this have anything to do with it or not?
There's also a meter here that the person who works at the restaurant said they installed along with the 5G mini cell, which is interesting because it's an analog meter, so I don't know if he was accurate or if he really knows what he's talking about. I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just not sure if he knows. This could be an analog meter for that light that's above us. I'm just not really sure, but we're told that Verizon installed this meter the same time as they installed the 5G mini cell.
They said this meter?
Yep, so it's curious that it's an analog meter. It's also curious that they even installed an analog meter when they're telling everyone they don't have them. All right.
But you notice this is Wi-Fi. There's no wires going to this.
Yep, there's no wires going to
Can Steve measure if that's active?
I don't know if he could because it might be too far away.
Right.
But maybe we'll do that next.
Okay,
thanks everybody.
First, some background. 5 years ago, Charter Communications was a struggling company that had slowly emerged from bankruptcy. Today, thanks to hard work and unbelievable leadership, truly great leadership, it's the fastest growing television, internet, and voice company in the nation. I would say that's a good job. What do you think?
It's a good
Not
job.
bad.
Say so myself.
Bring him into government. Tom Rutledge and his team turned the company around, and they did it very quickly. They created a culture of customer service and excellence. And most importantly, they brought back many jobs that had been shipped overseas, something that's happening far too often, but we're changing that. That has been good for certain businesses, but not good for the United States, not good for America, not good for our people. When American workers win, America as a country wins. We want to have companies that thrive and hire and grow right here in America, and we want them to use American workers and American citizens. Today, I am thrilled to announce that Charter Communications has just committed to investing $25 billion with a B, 25 billion. You sure that's right? Right? Not with an M, with a B, right?
The B.
$25 billion here in the United States, and is committed further to hiring 20,000 American workers over the next 4 years. Charter is also committed to completely end its offshore call centers. That is such a big deal. And to base 100% of its call centers here in the United States, all American jobs. This is great for their workers, it's great for the customers, and it's certainly great for the United States, and you watch, it will be one of your really fantastic decisions. Tom will be opening a brand new, beautiful call center in McAllen, Texas. You know McAllen, right? Very well.
I love it.
Good
yes,
place?
Great place.
I knew you were going to say that. Where they will create 600 new American jobs. Charter's announcement follows a number of American businesses from Exxon to Intel to Lockheed to Boeing to many others that have recently announced billions of dollars in investment and thousands of jobs coming into the United States following my election victory. We are embracing, and by the way, thank you for your support. The governor was a great supporter, Wilbur and Reed.
Yes.
A great supporter. I want to thank Wilbur and Reed. You've done a fantastic job. We're embracing a new economic model, the American model. We're going to massively eliminate job-killing regulations. That has started already, big league. Reduce government burdens and lower taxes that are crushing American businesses and American workers all over this country. And we are really in the process of announcements, and you're going to see thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs and companies and everything coming back into our country, and they're coming in far faster than even I had projected. So we're honored. I'd like to have Tom Rutledge say a few words about what he's doing and about his great company. And after that, you guys can go back to health care.
Thank you, Mr. President. You know, it's a great pleasure to announce these jobs. And, you know, Charter has been insourcing tremendously. Using high-skilled, high-quality workers actually saves money. And it saves money, as you know, as a builder. If you do the job right the first time, it's a lot less expensive than redoing it. And we found that in the service business, and we found that we can actually do better with high-quality, high-skilled American workers. And so we've been doing that, and our company was so successful that we were able recently to do a huge transaction with Time Warner Cable and Bright House Networks and put together this tremendous company. And as part of that, we're going to insource all the calls that Time Warner Cable outsourced. 50% of their calls are leaving the country. So we're going to bring all that back and create 20,000 new jobs, and we're very excited about that. And we're also excited about the opportunity in the right regulatory climate, in the right tax climate, to make major infrastructure investments. And we're going to spend $25 billion. We're committed to spending that, predicated on the kind of regulatory consistency and efficiency that we expect as a country. And so we're looking forward to the opportunity to create these jobs and to build this infrastructure. And Kip Mayo, who manages our call centers, would like to tell you what we're going to do in McAllen specifically.
Go ahead.
So with the opening of the McAllen Center, it gives us the capacity to be able to create over 600 good-paying jobs. That allows us to insource work that is currently performed through third parties. The McAllen Center will be our first fully bilingual call center. It will allow customers who prefer to communicate with us in Spanish to do so, and we will provide them with service and technical support. We have already hired a general manager, a very qualified woman who is bilingual and is also, coincidentally, a native of McAllen. We expect to open the call center next month, and we've hired over 100 employees already, and they will be trained and they will be ready to assist our customers in just a few short weeks. So this is a very big step for us in our strategy and our plans over the course of the next few years to create jobs and to bring work in from overseas and back to the United States.
And they're good jobs too, and they're high-paid jobs, they have pensions, they have health care, they're the kind of jobs people want. They're good, solid, middle-class jobs, and we're proud to make them available.
That's great. Thank you very much, Tom. Fantastic job with the company. Unbelievable job. I'd like to just close it out by asking my friend Governor Greg Abbott to say a few words, and he'll talk about the company, but he's very proud of what they've been doing in Texas. So am I. So, Greg?
Sure. Well, first, I'm proud of you. We have a president who's living up to his campaign promise, and that is to create more jobs, but also to create more jobs by returning jobs from overseas back to the United States. I want to thank Charter Communications for the great job you're doing, but also for expanding in the great state of Texas. We're happy that this first tranche of your expansion is in the Rio Grande Valley, in McAllen, Texas. You talked about the tax environment, the regulatory environment. Texas is #1 in the nation for job creation because of the pro-business climate that we have, because we have the right workforce to take care of the needs of companies like Charter Communications. So this is a win-win. It's a win for the president. It's a win for Charter. It's a win for the great state of Texas. The country is better today because of the jobs that will be created tomorrow in McAllen, Texas.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, President.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chad.